What's going on to all of my Capricorns? So let's get into it, right? Okay. So for you Capricorns, you have the Ten of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Seven of Wands, Knight of Cups, the Sun, the Hermit. You have the Justice, the Queen of Cups, Two of Swords, and you have the Nine of Wands. Okay, so all right. So um okay, so the overall premise of this reading is you Capricorns are pretty much well off. The Ten of Swords, a lot of you wow, the Ten of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Seven of Wands. A lot of you Capricorns don't even necessarily see the last breakup that you've had with somebody as being bad or as going against you. I actually see a lot of you Capricorns being in a situation where you really want to move forward with your lives, right? Because the Ten of Swords normally represents how a person, well, the way that most people will see it is that most people are going to see it from the perspective of, oh wow, this person betrayed me, and that is true to a certain extent. But the Ten of Swords is really about this person ultimately doing you a favor by betraying you, because they did do that. But at the same time, it took that betrayal in order for you to stop messing with this person, for you to finally move forward with your lives. Because if you didn't walk away, what would happen is that you would be in a situation where you would still be there, and this person would ultimately still be wasting your time. So the Six of Wands and the Seven of Wands represents, so a lot of you Capricorns know exactly where it is that you stand with this person, and where it is that you stand when it comes to getting, oh, okay, getting to know somebody in general. And where it is that you stand is that you know that, you've got some work to do, right? As everyone does, right? Everyone does. But at the same time, um, you're willing to do it, right? Capricorn is considered the workhorse, while at the same time also knowing that you Capricorns, as long as y'all actually bring substance to the table and you don't treat people like trash, you're not that bad. You know what I mean? You're not that bad, because you do have people out here who do treat people like pure basura, pure garbage, and then they'll be out here, right, and acting like you deserve that for whatever reason or whatever, and the thing is that it's just lame, it's just the lamest thing that you could ever imagine, because the better you are as a person, the more skills you bring to the table, you don't deserve that, right? And no one deserves that. So for a person to be getting into a relationship with somebody that all it is that they can do is ultimately be super disrespectful to the person that has effectively done nothing to them, that's lame no matter how it is that you slice it. That's lame no matter how you slice it. It is what it is. They shouldn't be doing that at all. The Knight of Cups and the Sun card is about, so you Capricorns are ready to move forward. You Capricorns are ready to date. A lot of y'all took my advice, took the 30 days off, right? Dealt with your personal issues. You've actually gotten used, or I should say used to, um, or used to the idea of not having this person around anymore. And because see, what happens is that when you get to know somebody, or you really taking somebody seriously, you get used to them coming around. So just like how it is that when you move, like when you cleaning up a place, if you used to having an object there, how when you clean it up, it looks different because it is different. It's the same exact way. when you had this person in your life so much, when you don't have them around anymore, your life, the entire landscape of your life, it looks different now, because now it's like, oh, that's right, this person isn't here anymore. Okay, so you have to learn to get used to even that, if you catch my drift. That's why it is that I say that for the people who don't really have game like that, you need a month. You need at least a month. For the people who do have game, they know exactly what it is that they are supposed to be doing to get rid of that trauma, right? And there's a process for you to do, right? Process that I'm not going to teach people. You have to go ahead and hit me up through private services in order for me to teach it to you. But hell yeah, and I will create the product also, so that y'all can learn that. But then the next couple of cards are the Hermit, the Justice, okay, and the Queen of Cups. So, well, not really, because the Queen of Cups is separate from this part. But the Hermit and the Justice. So the Hermit and the Justice is about, you know, don't worry about it. These people are getting their butt kicked for acting like, you know, you deserve all types of disrespect. You know, there's nothing. I'm telling you from personal experience and from seeing it, right? Um, you messed up no matter how you slice it. I'm not saying you Capricorns, but I'm saying people are messed up no matter how they slice it, due to the fact that there's a lawnmower going on outside. So don't even worry about it. But due to the fact that when you treat people who treat you like gold, like trash, and these are stand-up people, regardless of who they are, regardless of their ethnicity or any of that stuff, you know you got a serious butt kicking coming, because because the person who does that type of stuff is delusional. It's like, why are you doing that stuff to somebody who's treating you well, right? Like, why are you doing that to somebody? So the Hermit and the Justice now, the Hermit and the Justice is about how this is a situation where, like I said, it applies to this person, but it also applies to you. How don't be self-isolated. Go out, explore, get to know people, date, mingle, hang out, enjoy yourself. Be more sociable is what it's saying. And the justice is, you needed to have done this all along, right? To be more sociable. Capricorn is not necessarily the most sociable sign, and that's for a good reason, because Capricorn wouldn't be able to get a lot of the work done that they're able to get done if they were. But at the same time, this is a skill. Being sociable is a skill that Capricorn is actually supposed to build upon. So don't just remain that way your whole life. Take those skills and build on it. The Queen of, hold on, all kinds of stuff is going on. The Queen of Cups now, right? The Queen of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Nine of Wands is the potential future people who you will meet. Excuse me, who's out here faking it. The Queen of Cups represents, well, it really represents you and other people too, for different reasons. Because the Queen of Cups is about, watch out for people who are going to act like they care about you when they're looking to try to get something from you, right? The Queen of Cups also represents how you need to pay attention to um, how you come off as well when you are out here trying to get to know people. Be your Capricorn selves, be upstanding, but don't necessarily look to take anything off their table, right? Just date. Have fun dating. For real. Like, dating is not as serious and is not as heavy. That's a very good word. Heavy as a lot of you Capricorns would think. You know, and I don't know, but I may make a video as to why it's not heavy. I kind of already have, but I may make a future video as to why it's not that heavy as you think. If you want me to go ahead and make that video, let me know in the comment section below. But it's really, you really shouldn't be stressing out about dating. You really shouldn't. The Two of Swords and the Nine of Wands represent here how, because a lot of people out here in the dating market or in the dating pool are very defensive anyway. They got a lot of issues. So there's nothing to really be afraid of. I mean, unless you come across a person who, like, Catherine Trammell, type stuff. But other than that, there's no real need to be afraid. Lock up your valuables. Don't bring people back to your place until you actually, see what type of person they are. Take your time getting to know them. The Nine of Wands is that you're going to be out here really giving the fake people some serious problems if you're doing it correctly. If you are dating correctly and you are getting to know people correctly, you're gonna be giving the fake people some serious issues. Let's clarify the justice. So you have the the Knight of Wands, you have the Death card, Page of Cups. To clarify the justice. This is about the Knight of Wands is about how you shouldn't be so enthusiastic to let anyone in your living space, in your living quarters at all. Go back to their place. Have your head on a swivel. Pay attention to what's going on, though, right? Because you want to make sure these people are 100% grade A1. You don't want to walk into a situation where it's a setup. Believe me. And then you have the Death card, right? And then you have the Page of Cups. Put an end to all delusion. And what I mean by that is pay attention to who they actually are. Capricorns, a lot of y'all really secretly, a lot of y'all want to be accepted. A lot of y'all want to gain power. Uh, a lot of y'all want to gain power so that y'all can be accepted. And all of that is cool. All of that is good. But at the same time, even though that's the case, you also want to be in a situation where you don't want to be accepted so much to the point where you're willing to compromise your own decency just for the sake of acceptance. You Capricorns stick out like a sore thumb and you do it for a real reason. And you should embrace that more. And you should not be ashamed of doing it. You should seek power for the sake of your own self benefit, as well as the people whom you are trying to benefit and share the power with. You should not be so preoccupied about being accepted because over acceptance is weird anyway, and it's dysfunctional anyway, and it has its downsides anyway. So let's clarify the Nine of Wands. You have the Nine of Pentacles, the Temperance, and then you have the King of Pentacles. So this is a situation. Oh, and you have the Strength card. That fell out. Okay. So to clarify the Nine of Wands, these cards here, these people who's gonna try to make it seem like they're so much better than you, that will ultimately cause their downfall. Because if they're acting like they're so much better than you, they will have to actually show you how much better than you they are. Because their house better be on point, their car or their travel or their way of travel better be on point. They better be on point, because if they're not, it's going to be too easy to know these people are faking it. Because people who talk like that talk so much about how they're on point and they got this and they got that. They better be on point. Their car better be on point. Their house better be on point. They better show you the money. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. I'm trying to get this YouTube channel to 2,500 subscribers by the end of the year. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. Like I said before, keep smashing that subscribe button. Keep smashing that like button. Hit that notification bell. Set the notification bell to all so you can get notified whenever it is that I'm doing a video. Appreciate y'all. Peace.